Hello, everyone. This is Sincere Ray of Sincere Ray's Randoms channel, and I'm outside. I'm taking a little break from the computer, so I moved from a bigger screen to a small screen. So I'm out here just taking a break and filming some plants, some vegetables that my mother and I planted, and I just gotten off the internet with one of my irregular students. He lives in Rio de Janeiro and he's in the Brazilian Navy. And even though his English is pretty limited, um, we still have an enjoyable conversation. It was good to see him again. And today he shared some Christian books with me that he's reading. Now, I was quite surprised when he told me that he is a Protestant because, I just assumed, and, that's why it's always good not to make assumptions, that he would be Catholic. Because I thought that Brazil was that everybody there, if they were practicing a religion, was likely Catholic. But no, they do have a minority of Protestant Protestant Christians. And so today he shared some of his books with me, and I thought that was delightful. I always like for my students to share. I don't get offended by their religious beliefs. Some of my colleagues do. They feel, oh, I feel uncomfortable about religion, and they get really upset, and then they'll post it on our teachers' Facebook forum. But I always find it a delight when students want to share their beliefs. I'm Christian, and I lean more toward Oriental Orthodox. I'm actually a catechumen of the Coptic Orthodox Church. Coptic means Egyptian, and I was going to a church which is about an hour from my home, but I haven't been in a while. My car is old, and I just sort of feel uneasy about going, but I have an urge to go back, even though I will be driving that old rig that I have. But yes, but it was quite delightful. And so these are some flowers. My mom has a green thumb just like her mother had, and so we decided to try to do a little bit of vegetable gardening in pots. Now, I hadn't had much time to really research it the way I wanted to. My mother has actually planted tomatoes in a pot before, and and she was successful at it. But we tried different vegetables this time, and I want to develop a green thumb myself. And my interest is more, I like flowers, but my interest is more about food. So this is tomatoes, carrots, and then we planted these about 2 days ago. I don't know which is which, but we have here squash and lavender flowers, and lavender actually is edible. I was reading on the package of seeds, and so we have squash and also green beans. So we're just experimenting. And now the soil in these are, your regular standard type soil, whereas these were oh my goodness, a wasp came by, a hornet or something. But these are, I wish he'd go away. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't want to show too much out here where I am, but yeah, he's gone, I think. But yeah, the bees and the wasps have been, the carpenter bees and the wasps have been pretty active. But the soil here is a biodegradable soil, type of soil. It's got like coconut stuff in it, and I don't have the package now, but they come in flat pallets, and you add water, and they actually expand. And I got these at Dollar Tree, actually. So, and some of the seeds I got from Dollar Tree, and these here are non-GMO seeds here. They're from Walmart. So, but yeah, but I've discovered that um, doing YouTube is more difficult than I thought. It's even if you don't have like editing skills, which I haven't learned them yet. I don't know if I ever really be able to get as good as some people. I would love to, but it's a job, and I can understand why some YouTubers decide to make it into a business, because it's a lot of work. And even though my skills are just very basic, it's still a lot. So I haven't been able really to focus and get myself to make any videos in the last 3 weeks. I did make a video maybe about 3 weeks ago, but then I deleted it because I wasn't pleased with the result, and I'm very self-critical, and I don't know, but and I have a lot of things on my plate. I'm trying to complete paperwork. It looks like it's endless, concerning what they call my dad's quote estate. It said we're wealthy people, which we're not, and by any standard. But I had other hobbies going on, such as I started writing a novel before my dad passed away. I had already self-published a small book of stories back in 2020. I also have a second book going of poetry that I was trying to get organized and together. And all these I was going to self-publish. Now, my other book is on Lulu.com, but it's called Gratitude. A trio of stories. It's under my name, but I want to move my first little book over to Amazon, and the others on Amazon, because Amazon is the much more popular one, whereas Lulu is not as well known. But yeah, it's just so wonderful to be able to do gardening and planting. I think in the societies where people, are more closer to nature and earth, closer to God, people are much more happier than people that, in the societies where people are just always chasing things and buying things and being consumers and never really producing anything, not even growing a plant. So my mother's parents were farmers. They grow both vegetables and raise livestock and chickens. So it's really in her heritage, and I want to be a part of my heritage. I wish I had gotten interested in this years ago. But this is a society of a lot of superficial distractions, and some people overcome it and a lot of people don't. And I'm glad that I overcame, really looking at the nothings of life and really the things that are quite valuable and that have meaning. But yes, but I will be putting out videos when I can. I would like to do interesting topics, but you have to get your mind sorted out. And like I said, I've been very busy with different things, and also with work and helping my students. So there, but I just want to share this, and thank you for viewing my video. And I hope that I will be putting out some material, not in the very far future, but I hope in the near future.